can't leave you alone for 1 minute. My God, how hard it is to die. Not as hard as it is to stay alive. Precisely, I'm in so much pain it's unbelievable. Like mental pain. Yes, and I drink because I want to feel it further. My God, the bosom of a loved woman would be enough. Why won't you give me that, sweet Jesus? Have one for me. Out of vodka and sober posting sucks. Funny how the pain in the brain is so much worse than the kind you can feel. I just drink for the P*S* physical kind of pain. Hope you are well soon. But I don't want to be well, I want to feel like this more and more. These tears, sometimes tree of sorrow because I feel they are alive, and sometimes I feel as miserable as you can think. God, I wish I could attain the one who would just make everything right. Quote, wish I could attain that is the well that I meant. Interesting how bad times can empower us. I only feel good when I'm mad, and feeling good makes me happy, and being happy makes me feel bad again, and that makes me mad. I'm typing at a desk. I tried to kill myself I still rest in a bed. I slit in my wrists and went to sleep in before, and in between those is a spot on the floor. I collapsed after downing a few pills. What should I do? Therapy. I'm not eligible as of right now. What other things do you think I should try until that changes? Go to a police station and get yourself in a 3-day hold. Good to know. It sounds stupid, but reading self-help books can help steer your thoughts away from obsessively suicidal. Helps with perspective and disciplining the thoughts you entertain that are deconstructive until you can afford able to go to therapy. Because I got really messed up from pain and severe exhaustion as I was isolated in the past, which made all of my negative emotions more intense. I tried to at least maintain contact online, but I wasn't able to achieve much. I couldn't reach past the density of conversation that people have with the people they actually see on a regular basis because I had no people like that in my life. I attempted to make new IRL friends after I made that determination, but I couldn't manage as I had basically lost most of my social functionality. That's the part that weighed on me. I couldn't socially function online or in life. So by then I decided that thanks to my pain and utter mental degradation I should just kill myself so people would ever have to know the wretched tragedy which was myself. That's why. Quote, pain, you get used to that. Pain can't hurt you. That was part of the thing. I did get used to it. Too used to that physical pain. It severe. It radically altered my personality in many respects, but I didn't notice by what degree because somehow that pain was how I managed to keep functioning. I think I know what you mean. Tag me baby one more time when the wine wears off. No vodka because quarantine. Lucky I have a rack of vino that I never drink. Why do you do those things? Because I got really messed up from pain and severe exhaustion as I was isolated in the past, which made all of my negative emotions more intense. I tried to at least maintain contact online, but I wasn't able to achieve much. I couldn't reach past the density of conversation that people have with the people they actually see on a regular basis because I had no people like that in my life. I attempted to make new IRL friends after I made that determination, but I couldn't manage as I had basically lost most of my social functionality. That's the part that weighed on me. I couldn't socially function online or in life. So by then I decided that thanks to my pain and utter mental degradation I should just kill myself so people would ever have to know the wretched tragedy which was myself. That's why. Use a gun. Is this board safe? Yep. Lol, I maybe have one friend, thank God some family members still care to talk to me, cousins, but overall I'm pretty crushed that even during this quarantine no one cares to at least ask how everything is going. I hope that I can be introduced to someone again. Women f***ing trash dog. I hate them so much. God, why do they f***ing suck so much? Time to blow my head off, I guess. Quote, ugly, never really had friends, suppressed mental trauma from intense bullying, became depressed neat for 3 years, power through my depression and land myself in a career after finishing uni, good-looking female cousins all talking about the depression, how they feel no motivation to move forward, essentially tell them to shut the F*** up and either get up or lie down forever because I'm sick of hearing it and they're dragging me down with them. I'm heartless even though they'd never extend the same sympathy they have for themselves towards the endless amount of ugly needs in the world. Like I used to be, realize how far I am removed from these people. These effing FS, I swear. World will stand still for a depressed, good-looking girl and laugh at a ugly guy in the same situation. Fuck that S***. Please kill yourself, you pussies. Thank you. Goodbye from the heartless F** of a cousin you hate. I hate my wife's cooking so F***ing much. Send her along my way, I am tired of cooking. Does watery soup, stew with the same vegetables and cheap bread 3 to 4 times a week appeal to you? Quote, 0 appeals to me. Why don't you have fun and try to cook something new together? It won't hurt any to try something new. She doesn't let me cook when I try, she sabotages it or tries to distract me then take over. Deep down she knows I cook better than her, and this is shameful in cultures like hers where women are supposed to be homemakers. You gotta talk to her about it then. If she is from such an oppressive background where she believes women must cook, she must ostensibly believe that women must also please the husband, right? Tell her to do better or to use recipes as a bare minimum. I say all this as a feminine too. If this is her only role in life then she needs to try harder. I don't care to cook because I actually work. If it was my only job I'd try harder. It really sucks being suicidal. Wouldn't call myself depressed, I enjoy life and have a good time each day. But man, I realized it first when I was like 8 years old. When I lay down to sleep, I just want it to end. It's like that every F***ing night. I'm 23 now, this should have ended. Drugs didn't help, alcohol helped a little, but now I'm fighting alcoholism as well. There's gotta be some solution to this issue. It's not normal to want to kill yourself every F***ing night. Did you have a miserable childhood? Why would you want things to end since then? Appreciate the reply. Definitely was miserable. Mother and father divorced when I was very young, got stuck with abusive father married to a woman who was a psychotic alkie. They're both much better people these days, have been for 4 or 5 years now. Thoughts still persist though man, every night. It's like I can't get to sleep without being reminded that I really just want to die, regardless of how great my day has been. So your dad married a psychotic woman. How is he okay now? Did he divorce her too? Sorry to hear that though, I know how divorce ends up fracturing the family structure. I kind of went through the same thing later in my teens, only the break was a lot more devastating for reasons. Well, I know people tend to get caught up with everything and not just the present. This is more so the case when you're stuck like we are right now. Hopefully this will be over and you can carry on living your life. He calmed his drunk raging down about 8 years ago, then in turn calmed her down and they both quit drinking altogether. Props to them for real. I've seen those F***ers at their worst. They used to be demons. They're loving and in God's grace now. I'm trying to turn my own life around now. About 6 months ago I had some severe medical emergencies. I threw out nearly everything I had, moved back in with family, and thought it was gonna end for me so I should spend time with family. Didn't end I guess, so I'm using this time of being quarantined to try and develop mechanical skills for a new job. Still the thoughts of suicide, but I think this is maybe a step in the right direction. Sorry in turn to hear you went through divorce in your teens. I can imagine that's even worse than dealing with it at an extremely young age. How did it affect you mentally? It wasn't really divorce but more or less the same thing, only on a wider scale. You have no idea how it had everything up for everyone. Then again, I think what happened was everyone had their own personal issues and they were the kind of people that didn't accept the problems created bigger problems for everyone around them. With most doing the same thing, there was no way in hell my family was going to survive an earthquake like that. I only have my closest family now and maybe a few others. Everyone else is too far away and I can't hang with them unless we visit every couple of years. I don't know if the guys here are ever going to admit the pieces of S** they were this whole time, but if they do, things will be better. I doubt that will happen. Good to hear things have improved on your end though. Whenever you're feeling like things S**, just remember they were probably worse before. That's how I learn to cope myself. At least I know I have the right people around right now. It's normal, just ignore it. I just want to draw comics for people to laugh and relate with. I never have the time anymore. I am losing that fun part of myself that should be shared on these papers. I don't like you anymore. IDK, why I liked you in the first place. Sure, I helped you out when you went through a mental breakdown. But this hot and cold S** you do to me is getting old. Done minute you want me to be your boyfriend, then you say you don't like me anymore. Should have stopped talking too long ago. You're so F***ing mean and boring. You keep talking about sex you have with other guys that abused you, but then you treat me like S** after I'm so nice to rub it. Whenever I call you out you get defensive and say I'm being mean to you. Why the F*** haven't I cut you off already? Why am I in a relationship with somebody where I am on eggshells? Constantly, I have no idea what to text you majority of the time. Dump her then. It'll only get worse. I've never noticed it before, but I can't be honest with anybody. I hide and lie about everything about myself. I only came into the realization that N*OD really knows me because I don't tell them anything about myself, and that bothers me a lot. I don't know why I do it either. Attention, insecurity, fear, anxiety, control. I'm not sure. I wish I could be close to someone, but paradoxically I also don't want to share anything about myself. I saw a buddy of mine in a porn video on GIF earlier today. We used to be close friends, but it's been a year since I last talked to him. I don't know what to say. Confront, then blackmail sex. Spent a year thinking I'm in love with a girl while she didn't want to talk with me. Realized 3 days ago it had nothing to do with love and I was just obsessed. And while before I was crying whenever I thought about her, the moment I realized my obsession and trough that felt for the first time in ages that she doesn't owe me anything, I stopped crying. It's incredible how just looking at it from a different angle took the rocks off my heart that I had been carrying there for a year. I have hard time believing myself too, how she was the requirement for my happiness before, and in 5 minutes she became just a nice girl I knew. But it happened, and something like that has never happened to me before. Crazy how the mind works. I finally feel free in my heart again. Holy S**. I don't have to fake anymore in front of myself that I'm over her, because now I finally feel that whether we stay in contact or not is not important. If anything, I want to cry of happiness now because I was going crazy with her staying in my mind for so long. It's just stopped in 5 minutes. Feels great. Oh yeah, get it off your chest in this thread, in case you didn't know the drill.